Oh, yeah. Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. I hope so I'm live now. And welcome to the last and the fifth day of our bootcamp. Okay. Can you just quickly confirm if I'm live and if I'm audible to you or not so that we can proceed forward with our session? Good evening, guys. Yeah, fine. Just quickly confirm if I'm audible and everything is fine from my side. And then we will move forward with our session. And today we are Yeah, so today we need to complete all of this. Okay, so till yesterday we were done with the home page, and only UI was remaining in the home page. So what I did, I added the UI, and what we will be doing now is we will move to our cart.js and we'll complete the cart.js code. That's the aim that we have today. So let's quickly and quietly let's complete the cart.js so that we can wrap it up. Okay. Yeah, so today also the card.js is kind of lengthy. So what we will do, we will complete the JS code, all will understand the structure and UI, we can later add it up. Okay. So the thing is, UI is not a issue over here. The issue is understanding the JavaScript. Okay. So that's the issue. So we will go on. We will complete the JavaScript first of all. If possible, we'll complete the front end too, or else I will add it after the session. And we'll understand the assignment that we have, what you need to do, what resources you need to have, and everything. So what I will do is, I have created a document. So I have uploaded it on Drive, and I will share that document by the end of session. So it will contain detail of the assignment, submission date, resources that is used till now. So we'll share all the resources that we have. Yeah, so we'll kind of keep a collage of all the documents required. So it will be easier for you to and for even me, okay? Because every time I have to explain it manually and it creates a lot of confusion. So better this time, we'll keep documentation for us, okay? Fine. So let's do a thing. Let's move into our coding part. Okay. Not able to complete assignment. So can I get certificate? Yes, Satya, you will have enough time to complete the assignment and you need to complete the assignment to get the certificate. So please guys, you will have time till 30th of July or else if possible, I will give time till 31st of July to submit the assignment. And if you are not submitting the assignment, in that case, I would not be able to help you. You need to submit the assignment. Okay. That's a compulsory part for you to get certificates. Okay, fine. So let's move to the code directly and let's complete the cart section. So all the backend is done. All the backend is deployed. We just need to complete the front end now. So this was my code sandbox. And till now, if I see my output, this is kind of output that I'm getting. And I have add to cart and buy now. So add to cart is working, but buy now we haven't added because we do not need to we do not want to add a payment system and other things. Okay, fine. So if you want to like add something more to buy now, you can create a checkout page. But for now, we will skip that up. And what we will do, we will move to my cart.js page. So let me create a cart.js, and we will create my cart. We will fetch the data from the cart. Okay. So along with this, I will keep the data that we are getting from my cart endpoint side by side. So just give me a moment. Let me see where is my data for the cart. Okay. So HTTP backend slash carts will open up in browser side by side, and let's see what's the input or else what the response we are expecting. Okay. Fine. Okay. So now what we have is this is the yeah. So this is the response that we are getting. Okay. This is the response that we are getting. Now what we have to do is we are not getting all product detail, but we are getting product ID and as well as quantity. So what we need to do now is we will take this product ID, we will match the product and we will fetch the detail of this product ID and then we will be showing that on the screen. Okay. That's what we are going to do in this respective case. Okay. So let's get into this. And first thing that I will import is I need use state. Okay. Import use state and use effect in this case. So these are the two things that I will need. And from where do I need to use this? Okay, so from React. So from React, we will be keeping this. Okay, so what's the problem that I'm seeing? Okay, import React from React to find. Fine, now it's fine. So what's it? Can I design later in cultural message syntax? Okay, no problem. Right now it's correct, right? Yes, it's correct. So we'll move forward, and what we'll do, we will create a function. So let me see one thing. Have I created a route for slash cart or not? So slash login is here. Slash search slash cart. Okay, slash cart has not been created yet. So I will comment it out. Fine. Okay, and let me import it out. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Let me import the card. Okay. So the name is card. Okay. So import the card. Where is my import statement? Okay. So I will now import my card. Import card. Okay. And from card. Okay. Great. Okay. So import. Is there anything wrong in the import statement? Import use state. Everything is correct as per I can see. Use effect and use state from React. Yeah, so this is wrong. Okay, so I have imported it up. Now let's move forward with creation of function. So I will create a function of card in this case. Now, so this function will have two, three functionalities. One functionality is to take input or to take response from slash card and then map that response with my slash product to get my product detail. So we have this all things that we need to do in this respective case. Okay. So what I will do, I will create a state. What state do we need to create in this case? First is cart item state, and another one is set cart item state. Okay. So set cart item is equals to user state. So by default, what I will be keeping my state as by default it will be an empty array. Why? Because I am expecting a response of array in this respective case. Okay, fine. And so I wish you know okay, you are creating a WhatsApp group for what reason? Yeah. So this is my first state, and let me create my one more state. So I will need two, three states. So another one is saved items. So I can also add to cart. In the add to cart, I can create a save for later item. Okay, so I will add that functionality too. Okay, is equals to use state and will have an empty array in this respective case. By default, no values for this case. Now, the next state that I will be creating, I will be creating a loading. To I have a loader. Okay, set loading. And by default, the loading will be set as true. Okay. So by default, I will setting my loading as true. Why? Because when I first reach my page, on that page, I will expect loader to function. Okay. Discuss about problems we are facing. Any issue related to the production assignment? Oh, great. Okay, fine. That's great. Uh, yeah, what I was thinking is I was thinking to arrange one more session, like kind of masterclass or something. So if you kind of have any doubts, or if you kind of have any serious doubts related to the assignment, or a serious doubt related to this project, we can kind of have a session over there. Not everyone, but only one who has a serious doubt. Okay, so we'll see if we can create that. Yeah. So error by default, I will keep it as none. So these are my what these are my states that I'm keeping. Now, for the user ID, by default, I am keeping the user ID as two, but depending upon the number of users, we can have multiple user IDs. Right now, all the data that I have stored, everything is under user ID of two. Okay, so for that reason, I will keep my user ID as two right now. And for multiple case of user, as I'm single user in this case, I can have multiple user ID. Okay. Fine. Okay. So this is my by default user ID, and I will have a delivery address. Okay. You can add any random address in this case. No need to have your actual address. Okay. Because you will. like you would not want to reveal your actual address. So for that reason, you can add a random address. As I have added as I have input sample address, you can also go with that. Fine. Now let's go to the main thing. What is the main thing? Now let's fetch my data from the cart and let's do the work that we need. Okay. As the JavaScript is quite long in this case, we will be adding everything one by one. So let's do that work. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So now first thing, I want to fetch the data. So what I will do, I will create my use effect. Okay. So use effect will be responsible for fetching up my data. And in this use effect, I will create a function. Function. What function? It will be a sync function for fetch card and product. So this will be my function fetch card and product. Okay. So fetch card and product is my function that I am using in this case of use effect. So first thing that I will fetch is my cart, and after fetching my cart, what I will do is I will fetch my product. So as I am fetching my values, it means the set loading should be kept as true in this case because I am processing my data. I am fetching my data. So for that reason, I will set my loading as true. So this will be set loading as true. After set loading, set error will again initialize it as null because right now I'm expecting there is no error. If there will be, I will manage it with my try catch block. Okay, try catch, and this will be error. Fine. Okay. So in the try block, what all things am I expecting? I am expecting my cart data, and I am expecting the matching of that cart data. So let's start with the try block. It will be quite lengthy in this case. Okay. Yeah. So first thing, first of all, first thing what we will do, we will fetch the data. So we'll create a const card response. Okay. So you're writing set loading. Yeah, I corrected it out. Okay. I corrected it out. You can see it's set loading now. Line number 6. Okay, fine. Thanks. Yeah, so const res, that is const result is equals to, and I will do a await fetch. Okay, I will fetch my data, fetch, and in this case, I will have my endpoint. So what's the endpoint that I am using to fetch my card data? This is my endpoint that I am using. Fine. So endpoint has been added, and after endpoint has been added, what's the next thing that I want to do in this respective case? So fine. So I got my the response. I will get my response and I will store that response in where? I will store that response in cart rest. Now let's take out the cart data from my cart response because the response does not only has data, it has many more things. So we'll do await cart rest dot JSON. Okay, cartridge dot JSON. So this is my data, and I have fetched it out successfully. So what's the error that I'm getting? Do not assign read only property message to an expected token async function. 1 minute. Async function. Yeah. So this is the function. So empty parameter is required and fine. Okay. So I have got my data. What is the next step that I should follow in this respective case? So then I will check if the data I am getting is actually empty or do we actually have something inside that. So I have to check. I have to check if my card data is there. If the my card data is not there, okay, I am doing not there. Okay, so I'm checking if it's not success. If it is not successful, in that case, what I will do, I will throw an exception. Throw an exception or else throw an error. What will be the error? Error will be failed to fetch cards. Okay, so this will be the error that I will show if I am not able to fetch my data from the backend. Okay, this is the error that I will show. If I am able to, if I am able to, then in that case, I will take up the value. So const user card is equals to array. Okay, array dot is array. I'm checking if the value that I'm getting is array or not. So it will be card data dot data, not that, but actually data. Okay, fine. Clear till this point? Yeah, guys, is it clear till this point or not? Is there any doubts till this point? Any problems? So till now, I have taken out the user card items, and once I have completed this user card item, then I have to apply some filters. Okay, so I have to filter my cart item based upon the ID. Okay, so fine. So let's now filter out this item based upon my ID. So what I will do, I will filter out my cart dot data dot filter. Okay, so in the filter case, what I will do, I will check if the ID that I'm getting for my cart is same as the ID that I've stored. So right now I have stored the ID of two. So I am checking if both the IDs are same or not. Okay, so in this case, I will do user ID. Fine. If the ID is equal, only then I will filter out the data. If the IDs are not equal, I will keep it out. Okay. So I will not if someone log into app, then how will I receive the data or where can I see user data? If someone user data can be viewed from your database, you can search over there. You will have a DB named as user. Over there, you can have the username but not the password because password is hashed, so you cannot access the password. Yeah, so in that case, that's Google Form. So for that, you will get the output in the Excel sheet. But if you create a form to take attendance, in that case, you can expect your data to be in your database. Okay, fine. So now I have filtered it out, and what I will do, I will add it up. I will add it up where I will add it up inside my array. Okay, so this will be my empty array for now. Okay, fine. So filtering has been done, everything has been done. Now I will do one thing. So I got my filter data. Now I have to match it up with my items, or else first of all I will add this new items that ever that I got in cart item. Okay. So what's the next thing that we will do? Okay. How to see data? You can and Ankush, yeah, Ankush, you can go to your DB wherever you are storing the data. Go in the collection over there. You will have a not folder, but DB named as user. If you are using slash user, you will be having user model, and inside the user model, where there you can see. Okay, Satya, I haven't shared the form yet. Wait for some moment, then I will be sharing it up. Okay. Yeah, guys, let me complete this up. Okay, we are kind of back. And yeah, so what I did, I have filtered it out and then I will create new item that is card item raw. So card item raw is just raw data that we will be keeping it up in this case. Okay. So now I got all the data, but it's still in the form of array. Now I will separate it up. Okay. I have it in the JSON form. I will now separate it up in the form of array. And for that reason, I will apply a for each operation. And this will be my card. Okay, great. So now, what I will do, card dot items. No, so I did the card sort item for each. Okay, yeah. So for that case, what I will do now is I need to check it up. Okay, JSON data sheet will. Yeah, I will add the JSON data also. Don't worry. So I can do is array dot is array, and I have done it before. So but for a stopgap, like I do not want any error to occur. So I will add the statement of it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, what's the other? The other? Fine. Okay, great. So this is the condition, and now again, one more for each. So to map the items, so cart dot items. Okay, dot for each, and in this case, we'll have items. Okay, then I have got each items, and then what's the next thing that I can do is okay, I can fetch it up. Fine. So I will store it up in my cart items raw and carts item raw dot push and items. Okay, so my item was in JSON. I first of all filtered it out based upon the user ID. After filtering it out by using for each operation, what I'm doing, I am taking each data. I am pushing it in my cart item. Okay, fine, great. Okay. So till now we have stored it up, and now what is the next thing that we need to do is we need to now take up the data. Okay. So on here, what I will do. I will create a combined items map. So I will map it up together. So cart items row. Okay, so I will use cart items row for each. Yeah, so it's kind of lengthy because we are doing two operations in there, and we can, if possible, we can make it short. Obviously, we can make it short. We are doing some of the checks that we can skip it out. Okay. Okay. So now cart item row dot for each. So I have created combined item map, and I will now map the item inside that. Okay. So now const key is equals to. So we'll take the items in the form of a string item dot product ID. So I'm taking out my product ID now. Why? Because I have to match my product ID. So if uh, combined item map, if combined item map and key, if there is the value, if there the key is already inside there, then I will increase the quantity itself. I will not go in adding the value again. So for that case, in case in I think so somewhere else also I did. So if you're adding two, sorry, if you're adding same item two times, in that case I just need to add the quantity. I do not need to actually add it to the cart. So items dot quantity. Okay, so this is what I will do. Or else by default I will keep it as one. So my quantity has been increased, and else if the item is already not there, then I will add my item. So combine item map and will create a new key and is equals to site JSON dot 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 items. Fine. So in this case, what we are doing is we are going with creation of new item if the item already does not exist. Okay. Uh, if the item is already there, and in that case, we will be keeping it up. Okay. Fine. So this is done. And now, what's the next thing that we can do? Okay. Next thing that we can do is we can create it in the form of object. So we'll do that up now. So after this, I will create a const. So a combined item has been added, and what we will do is we will create it in the form of object. So for object, we can, yeah, so we can create one more thing. Or else we'll keep my value in same thing, combined item maps and raw is equals to object dot values. Okay, object dot value and combined item map. Fine. So I got my combined item map raw, fine, and then I will switch it up. So I have got all the product ID and I have stored it up in the raw combined item map raw. Now what I have to do is I have to match it up with my product. So I have to search for that product ID and then I have to fetch the details of that product ID. That's what we have to do now in this respective case. Okay, so let's quickly complete that. Obviously, we would not be able to do the front end, but let's kind of complete the not back end, but the JavaScript part till then. Okay, fine. So now next thing that I will fetch is I will fetch my product because I want to match the product over here. So const product response is equals to await fetch. And what's the URL that we are using? So we will be using slash products. Okay. So this is the URL that I will be using. So let's add it up here in my slash products square. Fine. So this is the endpoint to fetch all my products. And now I have to filter out the products. Okay. I got my response. Now I will filter out based upon the IDs that I have stored in the cat cart. Okay. So now we'll create let all product. Okay. So first of all, let me take out the product from the JSON response that I have got. So I will store it up in my all product and we'll do my if array dot if array. We already did this part, okay? We already did this part, so we are just doing it again. So this name was product response. If it is true, in that case, what we'll do product response dot for each. So for each operation and the doc, so it's kind of repetition from the previous case. Okay. Yeah. So we are now fetching it up. Okay. So this is the first case, and then so for each, in this case, I will check if array dot gives array. Yeah. So if array dot is array, and then I should do product response dot item. Okay. So that will be okay. So doc dot products. Yeah. So doc dot product is done. Then I will store it up to my all product. Okay. So as equals to all product dot concat, and this will be dot product. Now, in this case, we fetch the data. Okay, we have got the data. Now, what's the next thing that we need to do is we need to now merge it with my card. So I got my card data. I got my item. Okay, and then I have to give an example. No, Krishna, there is no example for that. Okay, fine. So I have got the data, and now what's the next thing? I have to merge it up. So what I will do, I will now create the merging case. So over here, I will write that merge to cart. So this will be the case where I will merge the data to the cart. So I will match up the product ID and I will merge. So const uh, merged cart items. Okay, const merged cart items, and we'll do combined. Okay, so I have my combined item map dot raw. Okay, and I will map it up, not now, but actually map items. Okay, fine. So this is my items. And now let's do one thing. Let's compare it up. Okay. I will check cost product is equals to all product dot find. So I will do my find, and find operation on what? Find operation on based upon the product that we have. So this will be small p string p dot id is equals to string items dot product ID. Okay, so I'm matching it up. I am matching both of them, and then I am checking it up. If there is item with the particular ID, if that is there, in that case, I will do one thing. I will add it up, or else I will return it up. Okay. So if there is, then I will return this data. Okay. So let me return this data in this respective case. Yeah. So return product. So return product. If it's there, then I will return my whole of the product. Okay. Fine. Then quantity, where will you get my phone number? From where are you doing? Guys, do not add any personal details in the chat. I will request you, don't do that. No need to share any your phone number or anything. If in future, if you get in trouble, I will not be responsible for that. It's better you do not share any of the personal detail in your chat, because you know hundreds and millions of people would see. I do not know how many people will get your phone number from the chat. So it's better, don't do it. Yeah, so product ID, and then I will do my product ID. Fine. So that's done. Along with this, if that's not the case, if that's not true, then what I will do my missing as true. Okay. Guys, I can hope, like, I'm hoping you are understanding this is a ternary operator. So if it's true, then I will share the data. If it is not true, then I will tell my front end that missing is true. So missing is true means the data is not there. Okay, missing is true. So it will tell my front end that this is there is user ID, not user ID. There's product ID something in my card, but that product ID is not there in my product. Okay, where is the question mark you're asking for that? Okay, On line 72, this is a ternary operator. Okay, this const product is checking if the product is available. And based upon that, I have created a ternary operator to manage my response. Okay, fine. So now in this case, if there I am returning this value, now what I will do, I will do my set cart item and I will call my merged cart items. Okay, I will call my merged cart items in this respective case. And now this things is done, right? Block is done. Now in this case of cache block, let's see if there is any error. If there is any error, then I will set my error. Okay, so I will do my set error and I will do error err dot message. And along with this, I will also add a finally as this is a promise. So I will add a finally and what will finally be having? Finally will set my set loading to false. So till then, till this point, I was in a set loading state, but now I am out of my set loading state. Fine. Clear, guys? I hope so. It's clear, right? So this is whole code. This whole code is to fetch card data and then to manage and then to compare that card data with your product and to get out the product data from there. Fine. Now, what's the next function or the next case that I will create is handle quantity. So this will increase. Yeah. So this will be used to increase what? This will be used to increase the quantity that we have. So let's create my handle quantity in this case. So this will be my cost handle quantity. Okay, cost handle quantity, spelling of quantity. Fine. So cost handle quantity and IDX comma delta. So this is user defined name. Okay, no need to worry about that. I have defined this name, so you can change the name according to your need. Okay, so let me take the items. So const items is equals to, and I am taking it from where? I am taking it from card items. Okay, I have stored the value in my cards item. Okay, fine. I have created a profile page that's just a UI and I have added it. So once I share this, you can view this profile page. This is just a quite only the front-end part. We haven't added a backend in that, okay? But if you want to create a backend in this case, if you want to make it dynamic, yeah, you can. You are free, but right now I have limited it up to only front-end, okay? Yeah, so item IDX dot quantity. So I'm checking if my quantity, in that case, if there is some quantity or else if it is one in this respective case. Okay, so for that reason, what I will do, I will increase this delta or else increase this value by what? By delta, okay, by number of values that I want to increase. So okay, fine, this is correct. Then, yes, Sai Krishna, there will be assignment. I will be explaining you the assignment in this case. Just wait a minute, okay? Yeah, okay, so this is explanation and plus delta, and this is the case, and this is the case. Okay. So I'm checking it up. If it is the case, fine. And then what we can do is, yeah, so this all sum should be greater than zero. So there should be item if that is greater than zero. In that case, items IDX, okay, items IDX dot quantity, that is the quantity, and is equals to items IDX dot quantity fine of one plus delta. Okay, so we'll do it plus of delta in this respective case. Fine. It is IDX or delta is variable. Yes, they are variable. IDX is the index and delta is the current quantity or else the quantity that you want to increase. Once this is updated, and then I will do my set part item again. Items. Fine. So this is to handle quantity, and we can create one more function to actually calculate the price. Okay. So to calculate how much amount of items you have in your cart, we can create one more. So we will now create a function to calculate the price. Okay. So we'll name it as cost price is equals to, and now we'll do cart item dot reduce. So cart items dot reduce. I hope so you know the reduce operation. Okay, as we are trying to calculate some numeric value, some mathematical operation. So we will define it up. Okay, so sum comma item. So now what I will do in this case is, okay, so in this respective case, what I will need to do is I will need to add it up. So how exactly will be adding it up? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take the original price, we'll add it to the sum. So I have created some variable, so we'll add that original price to the sum, and let's see, and we'll multiply it to the quantity, because as per the quantity, it will go on increasing. Okay, so handle quantity. Fine, I created it. Yeah, so let's quickly complete this price part. So the price part, what I can do, I can do sum plus. So is the link visible? Yeah, guys, I haven't added the link. Just wait, okay? Just wait. I will not extend it up. I will just limit it to this JavaScript, and the front end part I will add it from my end. So no need to be bothered with it. So item dot original price. So I have my original price in this case. Okay. Or else I can also search for item dot price. So these are two things. Or else if there is nothing, I can keep it as zero. Into what? Into item dot quantity. So item dot quantity will be one thing, and or else I will keep it as one. So this is the case, and we'll keep it like this. Fine. So this is one case of finding the price, and if there is any discount, we can also create a case to add a discount to. Okay, so let's also create a discount. Okay, it's better to understand each and every concept that we can cover in this case. So I will create a discount, and the discount function, what it will do, it will compute the discount. So again, dot reduce, and in this case, again, I will do my sum comma items. So I will subtract the discounts from my sum in this case. That's what I need to do in this respective case. Fine. So we'll have sum plus. Wait. We'll have sum plus, and what do we need to actually add in this case? In the cases, I need to reduce the discount price. So I will take this item. Okay, so I will take this up plus this. Okay, and what I will subtract from this, I will subtract the item dot price minus items dot price. Okay, by default, I will give this and zero into items dot quantity. Okay, so by default, I will keep it as one. Okay, fine. So this is my discount case, and at end we'll also give it a bit. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is for the discount case, and by default, I will also add a platform fee, so that we can kind of process it up. So cost platform fee is equals to 4. This will be 1 point, and then cost total will be equals to price minus discount, okay, plus platform fee. So total will be this one. Fine. And now what's the next thing we have remaining is the output or else the UI. Okay. So the UI, what I will do is, first of all, let's kind of understand what all things we did, and then I will add the UI from my end, and then we will move forward with closing this session. Okay. So just give me a moment, and let's quickly understand what we did in this case. So what we actually did, we created the function. We took cart items or else cart data, and then we are processing that cart data. We are taking out each item. Then in the next step, we took out the product item. Now we are checking up both of the values. We are checking if the product ID is available in both the cart item and product item. If it is available, then we are taking it up and we are adding it to merged cart. That's what we are doing. And at last we are doing set cart item. Okay. Then we have handle quantity to handle number of quantity that you have for the card. Then you have price, then you have discount, and then you have platform fee. So these were all the functionalities that you had to add. Other than that, we just have UI remaining that we can add now on our own too. Okay, so I will by default keep the things as it is and will add the UI too that I have already written for you. Okay. So we'll directly paste it up here and we'll see the output in this respective case. Okay. Okay. So just give me a moment and let's see the output in this case if it's functioning. Yeah. So this is the output that I am expecting. And they are the card items. They are having the quantity and the value. We have remove operation. Yeah. So I did not add the remove operation. Fine. So we have the total item, discounts and everything. And then we have total value, okay, total value that we can expect. So yeah, so in this case, see, if right now I have 10,159, if I increase the quantity by one, we are going to 10,169. Okay, that's the value. And for same, if I increase this value, then I will go to 11,268. So all our functions are working fine. And I just added the UI from my end. You can go through the UI, and with this, we are done with the code. I know I focused on the JavaScript more because that was my whole point for this bootcamp because we had a lot of JavaScript. Okay. Yeah, fine. You can add it up. Okay. It's your choice now. And now, please go through this. Now, what I will do, just give me 2 minutes and I will create a document for you that will contain all the resources and everything. So just give me a minute and code. Okay. Code and then data. Okay, fine. Until then, if you have any doubts, anything that is still is confusing you, you can ask me. And in just a moment, I will share the resources and as well as the assignment. Okay. Yeah, Ritesh, as we are using the data that we got from somewhere, and most probably the asset that has been added to the data is not no longer available, so that's why we are not having. Instead of that, what we can do is we can add a default image too for all the cards. Okay, we have the link. It's not the link problem, but it's a problem of asset. So right now, I think so it would not be available, and that was the only data that I was able to get for you. So that's why I went forward with that. Okay, fine. So this is created, and new link. So this is the document link. You can copy it up. I will pin it on the top. It contains the assignment that you want. Okay, you want to create a Flipkart clone. You need to complete first authentication, utility, and other things. Create a landing page, create a card page, and these are the main pages. And backend, whatever things I have already told, you have to complete them. Text tag, you can use this all. And project structure, just create two separate files. Okay, okay, you can create two separate files. One is client, one is server. Both should be different. Deploy both front end and back end. Okay, everything you have to do. And what you need to submit is submit the GitHub repository link for the both front end back end and front end deployment link, backend API link, or else the backend API deployment. It's not optional, it's compulsory. So let me edit that up. It will be compulsory. Okay. So it's not optional. It is required to share. Okay, and now along with that, you can, yeah, so that's a requirement, and you have to submit it by 31st July 2025, midnight. Okay, and these are the resources, the front-end code, back-end code, and the data that we have used. So these all are the items that we require, and these all are the things that you need to submit. Everything is added in there. You can go through the document, and everything that you need to do, okay, is already there. Now, one more thing that I will bring to your knowledge is after this boot camp, after suppose after 1 or 2 days, most probably after 2 days, we will be organizing a booster session, most probably a booster session, and what will happen in the booster session. So in booster session, we primarily take doubts from you, and let me bring it to your knowledge. Booster session is paid. So only if you have a serious doubt, only then you have to sign up for the booster session. Okay. And other than that, too, if you have missed 2 days of attendance or more than 2 days of attendance, then too you can kind of enroll to the booster session. The price details and all will be shared with you once you get in contact with the team. So if you want to book the booster session, you are free to do. If you find any serious doubt. Okay, guys. If you are genuinely having a doubt, then you can add up. Or else, if you have missed attendance for 2 or greater than 2 days and you think that you will not be getting the certificate, in that case, you can sign up for the booster session. I will be taking it up personally on Zoom call. So again, repeating the same thing. If you have doubt, you can come over there and you can ask me on there personally. Okay. Now, 5 days are not enough, right? We might need more than 5 days for many things. So, what we have is just a moment. Yeah. So now I also take batches from DevTown itself. Okay. So now, if anyone is kind of interested, so where to submit the assignment? See, you will get a document link to submit the assignment. So do not worry about that. I will like you will be shared documentation over there. Okay. All the enrolled students will get a document to share, submit the assignment. Okay. Now, let me explain this. So if you are interested to join me, JSON data link is already there, guys. Please find the data over there. Fine. If you want to enroll with us for a full stack development course for 3 months of time frame that I will be taking, and it will begin from 1st of August. So you are free to do that. If you are excited, if you are interested, you can get in contact with our team. So what all things do we will learn in that? Okay, we learn web development fundamentals. Okay, tech stack. What we'll be following will have HTML, will have JS, CSS, will understand Git, Bootstrap, Tailwind, and Express and other things. React will be done, Node will be done, then other deployment parts. Okay. So in front end, we will be going with HTML, CSS, React, and other things. And for the backend part, we will be having Node, Express, and microservices, authentication, Express, and other things. And along with this, we will have some kinds of small amount of DevOps for CI/CD deployment and other things. Okay, so these all will be the topics, and we'll build some projects, very interesting projects that we can. So if anyone is interested to join our full stack web development course, so they can sign up with our team. They can get in contact. They will share all details that you need. And let me inform you the next batch that we are starting will be from 1st of August. So if you are interested, then please do it as soon as possible. So from 1st of August, we will kind of begin a new batch. So we will enroll you all together in your 1st August batch so that we can kind of begin as soon as possible. Okay. So yeah, Nilanga, if you want to know about the course fees and all, we will let you get in contact with the team so you can contact with them. And then what you will have, you will, guys, please do not ask permission to be an editor. Okay, you have a permission to be a viewer, so please be there. I am getting too many requests to add you as a editor. Please do not do that. I do not want a mail flooding on my email ID. Okay, you just need to view it and just see the assignment and complete it up. Yeah, fine. So whoever is interested, they can get in contact with us, or they can just fill the contact from our website, or else other way. So you can sign up there, and we will get in touch with you. We'll explain you again. The booster session is also one thing that I explained. If you have any doubt, you can get take the booster session. If you have missed attendance, then also you have take the booster session. Okay, we'll share the details for that too. Yeah, Ankush, the prices and other details will be shared from the team, support team and other teams. So you can get the details from there. Right now, I do not have control of the price. So obviously they will explain you, okay? You just have to contact them. They will contact, like you just have to show interest. You have to fill the form and contact, and they will contact you from their own end, and they will explain you everything, pros, cons. They will explain you the pricing, whatever things you are going to get, everything will be explained over there. Okay, fine. So now let me share you the last phase of attendance so that you can fill it up and we can sign off right now. Okay. So I hope so you have copied this form, right? The assignment that I have shared, I hope so you have copied that doc. After I share attendance, I do not want anyone to ask me for that document again. Okay. Fine. So I'm sharing the attendance. Hope so. You have taken the assignment place. Okay. So I am getting it up. Fine. Yeah. So I have pinned the attendance form on the top. Please mark your attendance over there. And please do not come to me back again telling I haven't marked it up. Okay. Just a minute. Fine. Okay, so you can mark the attendance, you can fill in the details, whatever is asking there. And again, if you want the booster session, you can sign up for that. If you want to come for our full stack web development course, you can also sign up for that. And we will start the batch from 1st of August. So please, if you are interested, do it fast as soon as possible. Okay. Yes, certificate will be provided after you have completed the assignment only. Okay. If you are not submitting the assignment, you will not get the certificate. Assignment is compulsory in this case. Abhishek, you will get a Google document link where you will be needed to submit the assignment. Okay. Sai Krishna, you can just add the chat once. Okay. Satya, I told you will be getting a document Google Doc link. You will be Google form link. Sorry, or you will have to submit it over there. Okay. Fine, guys. Okay. So mark your attendance, and I hope so you do not have any doubts, you do not have any issues. Every resources has been shared with you. I have shown you everything required. And now we will close this session up. And if possible, if you sign up for any other bootcamp, yeah, if you want to sign up for the booster session, you can. Okay. If you have any doubts, then also you can. Okay. Fine. So we'll close this up now. And if you sign up for any other bootcamp that I will be taking, then we'll meet you again. Or else, if you come for my course for full stack development, then we'll again see you over there. Till then, bye bye. Signing off. Hope so. We'll see you again on any other session. Thank you guys for joining this 5 days of bootcamp. Bye bye. Good night. Deadline is added in the document. Open your eyes and see the document.